LA Knight has absolutely had it with this man, Grayson Waller. I can't blame him. Look at that. And I speak of it, and it just happens. That's how sick and tired LA Knight has been of Grayson Waller being a thorn in his side. LA Knight telling the fans to back up. LA Knight does not want to waste any time. The quicker he can put down Grayson Waller, the quicker he can go out and celebrate. Finally, getting rid of Grayson Waller. When it comes to rules for Last Man Standing, well, there really aren't any restrictive rules per se, despite the fact that the only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent to the point they can't get up before the count of 10. Other than that, everything's fair game. So LA Knight, the whole yard, the ball, he's got it all. The court belongs to LA Knight. LA Knight. Oh, driving the elbow right onto the throat. LA Knight quick to get this thing underway and inflict damage. LA Knight finds himself going after the throat and the neck of Grayson Waller. This could be very effective for LA Knight. The longer this match goes on, the more damage that's done to the throat and neck, the harder it is for Grayson Waller to breathe. And speaking of getting harder to breathe, LA Knight stomps away at the bread basket of Grayson Waller. LA Knight at full speed ahead, driving the knee right across the side of the face of Waller. The ref begins his first count of this matchup. Waller quickly trying to work his way back up to his feet, and he does, which only means that LA Knight can inflict more damage to Grayson Waller. Waller counters. LA Knight gets all rung up on the top rope. Waller quick to weather the storm and turn things around. The fans feel it's justified to say that Waller sucks. Waller is it's just one of those things. He's an acquired taste. Let's put it that way. It's like one of those fancy cheeses that smell really bad. That's exactly what I would compare Grayson Waller to. Not saying that there's anything fancy about Grayson Waller, but my point being is that Grayson Waller is very much so an acquired taste. He's very cocky. He's young. He's cocky. He feels he's got it all. He feels he's the future. Grayson Waller wants to put an end to LA Knight, much the same that LA Knight wants to put an end to Grayson Waller. Rolling thunder into a stunner. Bank on that. Grayson Waller quickly telling the ref to start your count. That could very well be ball game, which is ironic because everybody knows whose game it truly is, with everybody usually saying LA Knight. LA Knight back up to his feet, though. It's not going to be over. Grayson Waller could get a massive victory over LA Knight. LA Knight, they got BF. Nope. Back elbow driving right into the jaw of LA Knight. You get hit hard in the jaw, you get knocked out. Lights out. It could be game over, but not right now. That elbow shot wasn't stiff enough to put LA Knight down. LA Knight able to counter Grayson Waller. Waller heading up to the top, looking to take high risk. LA Knight leaping up and driving Grayson Waller into the mat. Great athleticism shown on display. What a turnaround for LA Knight. I'd say LA Knight, but it could be LA saying good night to Grayson Waller. The referee gonna start his count. The megastar LA Knight could be a matter of seconds away from putting an end to the chicanery of Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller playing the smart way, rolling to the floor, which would lead him to landing on his feet. His feet have to touch the ground first. Just the way that physics work. There's a little bit of knowledge on that brain, and that brain of Grayson Waller. Oh! And speaking of brain, LA Knight just got his head rattled by the trash can. Being back live on NXT. Dangerous territory as Grayson Waller looks to send LA Knight up and over the railing. This could truly end the match. No doubt in my mind that this would end. If one of these two men are to crash over the top and hit the floor, it would be game over. Start your count. Call it good night. You got to wonder what the limits are. When is enough enough? Someone just caught Grayson Waller. Where did he come from? Steel chair to the back, leaving him unfazed. Just a one-man machine. Grayson Waller's always had a plan. He knew that the possibility what and LA Knight trying to fight back. Look at this, look at this, look at this. There's the brilliance of LA Knight. I don't think Grayson Waller realizes it. Now, neutralized the big man. Back to game for game, point for point. It's 0-0. Who is going to get the game-winning shot? Neckbreaker lands from LA Knight. LA Knight measuring up into a power slam, driving Waller into the mat. This goes back deep to Halloween Havoc. Here we are. Can you imagine if Waller, I was going to say, can you imagine if Waller wins, the riot that would be caused by the fans? Meanwhile, Waller raked the odds, rolling thunder, but gets caught in midair and just dropped onto the floor through the table. I don't know if Waller's going to be answered the count of 10 after that. The velocity. Let's get another look at what happened. Rolling thunder gets caught in midair, popped up, and just all that weight crashing down through the table. Just barely making it back up to his feet before being just done for from exhaustion. It could only be a matter of time. One move away, LA Knight could be from keeping down Grayson Waller for 3. The air chance coming in hot. A little bit of smashing time. Now you want to beg for mercy? Now you want to beg for mercy. How ironic is this? And a boot to the face. There's only so much mercy you can ask for. Time to take out the trash. Like a smashing pumpkin. Smashing away. Soon to become creamed corn. Is Grayson Waller. And one for the Muscle Man. Good measure. LA Knight's got a lot of energy to get out. Wait just a minute. I don't think LA Knight wants the referee to start his count. I think LA Knight has something more devious in mind before this match can end. This isn't just about victory. This is about sending a message to Grayson Waller. And X marks the spot would be the table. What is that? Oh my God, of course. There is always something in the pocket. Whether it's tricks up the sleeve or in the pocket. Waller deep into the pocket. And drives through, scores big. Now can he get the win? Those chants are rightfully so. First, deep into the pocket. Swinging to the fences. And a leap of faith. I've seen it all in this match. That's not right. This thing's never going to end with Grayson Waller, of course. Of course. Grayson Waller managed to pull it out. He had some dirty tricks. It's all legal. Got to give credit where credit is due. Grayson Waller's victorious. An unfortunate turnaround for LA Knight, who seemed to have it all won, had it all figured out. Nonetheless, Grayson Waller's victorious.